chaînes de télévision roulées sur votre écran comme ça et vous choisissez laquelle vous voulez. Alors mesdames, n'hésitez pas. N'hésitez surtout pas et ne faites pas compter. Prenez votre téléphone, prenez-le tout de suite et appelez le 612, le 804.
Okay. Should I continue where I left off or start all over? Okay. Hi everyone. Sorry we had technical issues. The Wi-Fi is a little slow because, of course, you know, Wi-Fi kwa use it long in you one. Don't get a letter go okay then time and them and today on get but in time me link yana and around letter please let me know. So they call you know me link yana ki go on streaming. Then they didn't ladia they call ladia. So I think we're good now. We're on track. And now I'm going to go ahead and continue with the coronavirus update and all the procedures, the announcement from the government. So we're just going to go step by step. Okay. So anyway, in case me ka yelling at a lot of madan in ka tuganyam go no message a minute bella ka tungwari ka bella ka English ka gorom be nekon bikan ga link but kan to we mon kana din like about president key government procedure ne kana kan yin bill a ni ka house and to the alto ka kian tane so katina bella ya long ka tungwari and then yo don't batang ken ba ka lu ka tungli ni ki ba ka nwet ko tungwari dan tired again so again la ran in there now ke run ka bo run wa ke nyam to ga show so anyway manan in la da social distancing and all social distancing yung guro be bro nan ka de ko kien che guro be te kwati ne de ngon che kan wedding ki baby shower. I'm pretty sure it's unfortunate because you want to cancel because don't tell event you want to buy like they want a minute. Yeah. But coach you reaga match a bit. Go to Benarudi and gang long. Yeah. Go do a minute. Cabbage, ka water. Yeah. The time we don't get on virus in a jig like take a nin barrow point do. Canada no loja like you. Ka cornil di ta ki nin barau tane barau lo lo jala jwe alo ka bele to glai do respiratory agent to the to glai do yeah and then ka be to glai do and then we what the take okay but point do mo kwala jala immune system so immune system can organize at the point you can diatin kula let ka ji yeah take lungs ki kidney kidney, pancreas, and I don't know, this liver count as one of them, but it's important, of course, yeah. So your whole immune system, me tell you immune system, you know, most likely nagana, yeah. So I need you one, we won't get you, yeah. You need you want to live. So got the graphic and take update about your dear. You know, United States, Canada, they need to jump 308,210 people. Yeah, 3,008. I hope I'm saying it right. A lot of you like Kinediak, yeah? No, Kudiak, forgive me, my people. 308,000 people have been affected total in the United States alone. And then they didn't tell you, Canadian 8,000. So they did to recover, Kina well one, 14,000. Canadian chicken, So the United States Colorado. So that's a quarter of the entire world population affected. Yeah. So chiga matuga New York, so New York ya daga lo jan gwa ti ni ngwan chiga captain no ka jan gwa ti ni ngwan ti yekin yenten. To New Jersey, so far, Michigan, California, Louisiana, Massachusetts, Florida are whooping. Yeah. And we did yan chica can Iowa, Minnesota, Nebraska, we did take a really long. Yeah. The type of but you now one when I have a long thing, you know what the number no weekend. Yeah. Along me, which you call 1,000 with Niam. Then one Bukuria Longton. Allo chicken web, but you can keep your own daro baganam. So kajan time a minute, I can join daro can chop good or brother realaka. Allo me take a 2 week cocky, take a 2 week good. To run a good or because alaka. Mandadian, a general United States World Cup can live without beneath you one back about the health system. Kabet Yambalong, again, president a lot of them, but getting the United States for 2 to 6 weeks. Yeah, Jongna Bakan. And then don't get a lot of bit work. Hopefully, it's a bit work, don't be not to Tiani, have been already and teed. We Delta, we are good or be the talk to be cool, face mask, be Tiku, the gang, what you want to keep a cap. Good and you got you then I need to chop but it be like a name. Going to admit a cup virus, like Chinga Nindaro, worker no, like Chinga Kachankala working Nindaro. Yeah. So good at be chiadu, be Jaladi 409 key. Germ effective cleaner good or because use get time money or be that clean it young capital to be a lot long. Yeah. And then a diligent man got the good or back and yet. And me move on Jara can move to a good bigger lot. So tell you I get time and she got in you one a million at Walton. So good or move it out the got don't just get face mask, quit a mentor, go to be like we can link because Goni can bunny ya, take a road along, rail again. Take you know, material, take a time and got I think they well, which I let them talk, you know. Yeah. So go to be like and we'll take a dream chip and we one cabinet in one, can be a lot of way me bending again, you know, can mind level and theater. Cheap a lot of like but take a nightmare. So Konga de Budi Chingan in your chin, so can take the atin don't young enough but to Metadian. Go to be a got good luck Bonica, Quidul Gorka, go Dulgorka, tell like to go online, take internet go, don't take a tablet, key computer, to the other one good being got good luck at so we can do Gorka and we can continue more William. Yeah. Got it don't deal kind of math. Then they attack on them, but Tiana don't quick a lot of quick and man to walk. But more than Tindia think we can agitate to walk. Yeah. So can deal can go a day like your long. And then Medadian Gallant Jack up Jong. So take a town state, can state order can a Latin along. But the tackle became a lot low more teaching out of the link, Chinaro and cheat, Kachikan to Chiene. Don't be the national shutdown, it be couldn't do one. Yeah. Madadian, I dream of boom boom along, can do a minute vaccination, tell her well, I can't negate. The time my tiny Jan Kuala one, Jan Kuala good or native by one to do well today can cut down clinic, we call a clinical trial. So clinical trial money, a time period we began well began on needed chin dog or by pointing by blocking back on getting well money. You're Michiran year okay, you're Michiran year take a yacht then okay, tell it what the well money, many well at charge. So contain cooking go on at the Central Disease Control. CDC. So hopefully, more well, we want to take, and then again then ba palo ko the longer patino ko the longer ka, yeah, comment at the end, but you know, you want a lot of Germany, cabin, gotten Koinikan, gotten the lit Jena captain, yeah. No matter, but men talk a lot of take a doctor, me like a White House along tell Dr. Anthony, yeah. He's a very well-known doctor who works with a lot of scientists and engineers that have been studying this virus in the lab as much as they can. So, virus, yes, cabana, long what the Koinikan. And then you are meeting the teacher summer ben, would a cabana, but get along. Chiga time to get your turn. But I didn't move in your cotton yacht, yeah, balloon yacht, yeah. She virus a big yen, a minimum vaccination, tap on Dick and Yamki until the Nadia, we won't take a contact, yeah. So then the way of this virus, so it's not going to go away until the virus is, until the vaccination is found. And everybody is cured, or until it has affected everyone. Yeah. And mostly with this virus, it can live in your system. That the point to and then meet a yen point to don't that you know a cop, but no one can't conclude a lot of me again Buraki and Tora Kajan Ruda. But yes, that on Kevin, okay, that time and tipping cutting yoga, yeah. So it's during the summer it goes to sleep. It doesn't activate rapidly as much as it is in the cold season. It does better in the cold season, not so much in the hot season. But and then because Africa is our last witness. This is the last thing that everybody's looking at of if this virus can survive in hot temperatures. But the time we need to go Egypt did not have a long, Morocco did not have a long. Sudan we number again, and they need to well test because I confirm Egypt. I think the chum 400 a William. Morocco is a 600 a William. Many in Somalia and don't take a virus, but it didn't go one of the long desert can live. They needed to, I believe, less than 10 or 10, I would say, to confirm cases. So, when the didn't don't did not well, meet Ram can cap. Go which can get a good in the case can yeah. So Michi don't take a native job well, yeah. But it's what a bugger cap. A jam jelly, or get your don't take around Magaji, back up. A low jelly longer pat, a virus, Miguel pat. When the dear Bano chat test is Nichagan a lot. Kata needing one chag at them, Chiga United States Italian, Tamgaji, Michi took Missy took time and don't see Kitty deck along a lot and Kache could have along lot that again the time I could test it. But Mugai don't carry the cab along, yeah, China test again time. So that in the biggest fear for Africa is that people can have the virus but may not have that much symptoms. Yeah. They're kind of what I call asymptomatic. These are the people that have mild illnesses or mild symptoms. So mitiga mild symptoms, yes, you can affect somebody else. You can still affect somebody else. The virus could still transmit to other people. And because you don't have severe symptoms, they're not going to test you. They're going to wait until you reach a very critical time, a very critical situation in order to test you. And now in the today, this beginning of April, New York took time by the time you don't do good one. take a taken a can year again. Tell a doctor and go chicken dwalk a benaka masky protection tin they can go cooler till they got radio cooler gunk now. Tell you can't look and get young. Maybe don't it on 1 minute construction and then equipment of one take a use a kind of quality use dual one. Yeah. And then it's a tick okay, but you take a glass and let the weed on down be full of protect the contain Latin and then our deal protect a water. Yeah. But good quality dwelga now, which is a critical condition, Katika COVID-19. Kadang what them detail like to be level of money, like an angry yedu, decade in water money. So I can talk in New York. So then talk in New York, I can work Louisiana, I can work California, staying in Japan, fact, long tin number Nikin. So it's a very serious virus. It's a very, very contagious, dangerous virus. But you know, don't let it scare you. At the end of the day, you know, which you could the we won't back up you. Don't but on look at judgment but take the bella char. I can just situation in the Alton. Dino abroad gang, Dino abroad deed, man a guard go. Yeah. Major Amila dual one, you know. Tell Loik okay, yeah. Yeah. Me in the skin that lyrical group home. Yeah, tell Loik okay, yeah, like a man Latiana. Yeah, gonna me lot of boom along. Kakan Yanate and Dong Dang Al Cab along, Kadong to Alanco, Moo, Ching, keep a gatka cap, key, Bumutedi. Yeah, to Galatoni, yeah, later Gindega. Then kuna look at a palpinko ye natin let the boom make a time minute, yeah, let me get a lot can over put the kelka, yeah, because you gun, you know, Dino Brand Pal Brand put the latter light, Cabran put tick men down the gang, yeah, gonna put time it to go the Jagano vaccination, be monkey, be Tidial, be caption we want. Yeah, I did I'm quick and so I can update and go a day lot of yeah. Doing a tax return. So Michigan tax like a file, could take a direct deposit. You know. Be the bill 8 and Kuala the president came into sign a Congress, browning on within this week or so. But that delay, I don't get 1 month there now, with the legit direct deposit, it go about a go to check about the Kadong Batu about a good address, key to the Alatona, a cutting the time now, we can check, we're going to pull a jack. So, Mitran get bill to do Rudy and go to Baru, do love Baru, do support. And, you know, it's a time of really hard struggles. So, it's hard to predict tomorrow. Very unpredictable times, yeah. But I would say, you know, if you file your taxes, make sure you have a direct deposit. If you have a direct deposit, it'll be deposited sooner. Mm-hmm. So I'm Pelka household me did take a kid with a kodaro. Material God got killed take a could date. Yeah, based on the number of the whole entire family. Then Bill 8 the Congress and the President and we can 3 months today. Yeah. Go brand can use bill can down me take a landlord me kind of palaka key kind of you know okay be we can 90 days don't be too long as your pain because your pain came kind of long on it you know he will like that keep the situation do be a lot can omit a lot cataly income bread can your time they could log a get time money so go brand or keep brand in there. Yeah, brand manage can you know you just come to on but not yet Tana got to big family don't you got to borrow he got to bang one yeah better content cham ken ka don't chicken they don't get time money ka dang bi yob ga dak but gat kel ka gar ken jal chi gat kel ko kud yeah so go got into pal ka tax return do kan got in ba which ka IRS can gotten by come you in your household. So again the other thing I go to a lot so Michiran got the father like it. Yeah. Immediately we're gonna be allowed with God who but the Jagotoni can got into pile back a come as well. We go over here direct deposit. Yeah. Michiran got it again, Michiran a file. Yeah. Got a money, but what can I make it file? So, because they go to be and communicate, be able to do link, be able to do support, can to the other talks. So, can I send the unit and to go there, Ladia? But now, what I like how South Sudan can take a coronavirus. Get a lot of hotel and even I got a message, but what is coronavirus thing a year, South Sudan? Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, you know, but so far, needing 1 year, the kind of way, you know, tell the coronavirus, we take us out Sudan, can live in Sudan, you know. So, which is true, I can believe that. But, you know, let's not speak too soon, yeah, because coronavirus, when it first came out, everybody spoke too soon. Needing one thing, all right, you know. To blame me, what I need to talk to America. And tell we're not doing well. To Africa, to West Africa, Nigeria, and country to go again. You know, when you need to get Ebola, you need to get malaria, you need to get virus to cocaine, a coronavirus and attack. And then like go to president in Nigeria, go out and meet maybe a year again king would take a gen go to bang, I don't know. Yeah. So can it talk West Africa? Chitaka East Africa, but now long Chica Ethiopia, I think but not long because you know usually they're not but check a attack, you know. So don't that you let it come to wicked you. Then I can face mask, which is good. Go to let get yes, the good procedure. That you can take advertisements and ads to like a TV in yoga every day, and all that to keep tune them a cab you can use the land got one brand doing the keep but took the back on cab but you're back on one. To the other the world is changing. It's amazing, you know. So can native, you know, Tana the kind of one carbon a wine, carbon native key carbon in Europe, key carbon America. Yeah, Africa, you know, con Africa, they could keep on name. Yeah. So then you quite a lot on them. Just go to brand up right the pack. Go, could you put the part one, you know, could you but legit, you know. So then you could go with a bit in our lick, tell them a coronavirus. Same thing with South Sudan. May God be with South Sudan. May God protect South Sudan. And, you know, we won't know until this pandemic is done and over. We will not know. So that's why I said, let's not speak too soon about South Sudan right now. There's still a chance that the virus can sneak in there because this virus has a way of getting everywhere. It does not recognize rich, poor, young, old, female, male, child, elder. It does not recognize any of those, you know. That's why we say do not speak too soon, okay? Because God is almighty. He's slapping everyone in the face right now. And that's what we need to humble ourselves and know that this is something that is not in human control. Okay? So it's very, very, very important. Please do not speak too soon. Just keep your heart in God. Just keep having faith in Him. Keep trusting Him. Keep believing in Him. And when we hope that, even the rest of us in the diaspora, you know, we need to go to America, to Europe, you know, we need to win one along. And we really hope that it doesn't affect South Sudan. Ngaji South Sudan te kutung work through a lot of things. Like a tribal war, you know, between Nuer and Nuer Kanajang. Kuriti you wanted to work and wait it and you know, may God have a break of South Sudan. But what about the adjustment Canadian? Cotton to work South Sudan unka, could to back to bomb bomb. Yeah. Good idea to the Alaton, battle of Palbinari look with you now, you know. Go win the chunk. We can do to copy and but and wake and good or being compromised, being mad, you know. But I know boomer, but move without you go but South Sudan bound and young bound till I'm a people, you know. So that's why it's very important not to speak too soon. Yeah. And it's already happening. You know. She tell America, we can Italy, long we can Spain, long we can talk Italy, talk Spain, we can be caught on a room here in the United States, even the rest of the world, you know. So again, a lot of put like I knew the door can yam, yeah. But in your door, a kind of network here, kind of the Benkaji, yeah. You're meeting I told Lloyd and saying, I know, okay, put the good agent along, okay, below the beef thing. Being okay. I could be a lot of women, but you think kids a bit, yeah. But kind of on you again, I'm with a paragraph. Yeah. A Catalana gay along. No, don't them did on a lot. Yeah. So may God be with South Sudan, the only country now in the world that does not have a coronavirus case. And take a not in don't okay, South Sudan ko equipment, like a test kit or anything like that. I believe they have them, you know. They have them. They have test kits. Everywhere in the world, there's got to be test kits. Even if there's only 20 test kits, there's test kits. Okay? So, I think I will to chop, you know, but I don't do a lot about tests, but they got coronavirus. But then, we got to put our pride aside. Okay? Pride is killing us. It's killing South Sudanese. It's killing Ethiopians. It's killing us. You know, pride is like number one. So we got to put that aside, okay? And this pride is where you start to feel like, get them to get coronavirus. Don't need to be you to boom to you know? Because you dead line on a one target coronavirus, you know. The important and all did on target coronavirus could be like, you know, target coronavirus. You know, you're saving other people's lives. You know, it's not about you. It's also about protecting other people. You have to let people know. You know, continue to get about that. You know, we got you coronavirus and you're just trying to play it off. Eventually, if it doesn't activate in you, will activate effect. You know, that's why everybody has a different response to the coronavirus, you know. So pride part where they are to know it. So I'm going to garka message, and then I'll try to keep that word. But pride again, that's not long on it, is killing a lot of people. So I want you all to put your pride aside. This is a world global pandemic. Everyone is being judged in their own way. Everyone is being put in their own thoughts. Everyone is being put in their own places. So don't take a do. Don't take a do. Me take away me focus on those things. You know. So that's another important message I'd like to share with you all. But as far as the world update, one mainly in English, is right now China has finally started to get their economy back. Yeah. After they were the first country around the world that had the coronavirus. 3 doctors who have lost their lives that were trying to ring the alarm and warn the people how deadly and how contagious this virus is were all dead. And of course, you know, the governor of China, who is a dictator, did not even want these guys to ring the alarm until their lives were lost. And now it got out of China's hand, it got out of Wuhan, and went all over the world, landing in Africa. So people right now in China, the ones that are symptomatic, the ones that have recovered, are now able to go back to work. They're able to go back to their companies and warehouse and the jobs that they normally do, which is good, because now their only focus is trying to bring their economy back up. Some of the people who are more severe to the coronavirus, there's still a rise of death toll going up in China. People are still dying, and there has been some, secret videos. Sorry, give me a second. Yeah, there has been some updates from the people in China alone, and I'm talking about just the people, not the people who control the media and things. Well, the government controls the media, so the government doesn't want everything happening in China to go out. So I want you guys to know the truth and what is going on in China. So people are doing this freedom of speech in China because it's a communist party. People are not allowed to speak their mind, express themselves, and say what's going on. So people are down low recording what's going on in their community. Some of the elders who were found dead in their apartments or their homes because they have been isolated, don't have anyone that they connect to. And some of the younger people who are just going depressed and crazy. So that's a lot of what's going on in China. I pray for the people. May God be with the people, for they are fighting for their freedom as much as they can as well. Their president is not going to allow them to speak on these things or express themselves. They are controlled and under a communist ruler. So that's what's going on in China. And other countries, Italy, have gone through that stage where it's between a life and death decision on who should live and who should die. So if you have a 30-year-old who have a better chance of living compared to, a 60, 70-year-old who maybe have lived their life already, they're going to choose a 30-year-old and let the 60 or 71-year-old go. Nurses are now moving upward towards the country, where now it got more into the northern Italy, it got into the other regions. And so they're still fighting with this pandemic, and they're still fighting with a lot of the death toll that are still rising in the country as well. So pray for Italy. Heart goes out for Italy for a lot of what they're going through. If you hear any noise on my background, I'm recording at home, still trying to contain my kids in case if you hear them and they're loud. And also in Spain, it's becoming the same reality. Germany are doing a pretty good job with their mortality rate. So far, they have a very small number of deaths. Yeah, like around 100. So it hasn't really escalated that much. But they have a pretty large number of cases. But as far as them containing the number of deaths in their country, it's pretty amazing. Kind of wonder what are they doing to really keep their mortality rate low. Yeah. So that's what's going on there in Germany. And then, of course, in some of the Caribbean, the South America, like Brazil, are getting hit really hard right now. So a lot of them are starting to have their major cases. And also, some of the cruise ships are finally coming home to the shore, and they're quarantining everybody inside the ship. One of our Marine from one of the cruise ship, he rang the alarm that there was a coronavirus in the ship, and they didn't believe him. They thought he was fear-mongering, so they removed him from duty and threatened him. So, which is why would you want to threaten someone, But that's which ended up as the result. 9 people were affected, and then 9 people were in critical condition, and all the rest that are confirmed case with coronavirus are now has to be quarantined in the ship. So they turn it into a COVID-19 ICU or medical field or whatever it is. So that's what they're working on. And the rest of the other countries that are getting hit pretty hard in Africa, of course, Nigeria are having their high-rise cases, and You also have, what are the other main countries I could say in Africa right now? You have Ghana. Ghana are at 205 cases. Mauritius, 196. Kenya have 126 cases. Rwanda have 100 confirmed cases now. Djibouti, 50. Uganda, 48. So just to name a few. Ethiopia now has 38 confirmed cases. 3 just added today. Eritrea has 29 confirmed cases. And Sudan has 10 confirmed cases. So even though some of these countries are like really hot, like 100-degree weather, they're still getting coronavirus cases. So don't speak too soon. So let's hope that, you know, they find a cure or vaccination, which could take a year or 2 based on all the studies that's going on. And yeah, another thing I like to mention, Bill Gates seems to know a lot. That's pretty much all over the media. And of course, I've listened to a couple of his interviews, and it seems like he knows about this well back before it happens, you know. And so it's kind of making people think that this could be a bio or something that was created in the lab to depopulate the entire world. But I'll tell you what. I know this is something that is natural disaster, which they categorize as that. And I don't think it's a bio attack, and I'm definitely not going to say it's a bio attack, because how is it possible that one man can take that many lives worldwide, you know? And of course, you know, like, I know sometimes we don't want to believe it. We don't want to accept the reality or the truth as it is. So we want to point fingers. Sometimes we don't even want to say it's God. We don't even want to come to God. We don't want to admit it's Him. We don't want to put our trust in Him, because we haven't really come to understand God's nature of how we fall into the human sinful nature and how it can come back to us. Like He said, you know, repent, pray, and I will heal back your land. You know, and in Proverbs 91, where there are pestilence and there are rumors of wars and all those things are all written, you know, and still many do not believe in it, do not believe in the word of God. So the only way to twist that around is point fingers, and point fingers at someone saying, oh, they created it, gave it to us, and things like that. These are what could lead into a war. And usually with a war zone, if we have a war, there's going to be more viruses, because all those, you know, chemicals that are being exposed around them, and soldiers bringing them back home. That's how we had the Visa outbreak. That's how we had other major outbreaks, like the Spanish flu. The Spanish flu killed so many people, you know, and it all came because of the war that was going on at the time. So it's always an escape route that people always use, not to see that it is God's work of what He's putting into the world. Because I don't believe personally that one man can create something that can wipe the whole entire planet. There's no way. So that's what I was saying. And I'm going to say that now in Katugnat. So basically, coronavirus was just a lab. Yeah? But, you know, in Iran, yeah. Many Iran could get in there, not can get in there, you know. Teaching we want you know, there's no one's perfect. Tell I'm got we want except good karate, you know. Yeah. In Iran, take a nigga, then you young get the let a pinky, don't chat, we keep chatting, and you know, and it's an all human being, whether you know, other countries or nations, it didn't took on the same boat, you know. So virus yeah, you know, we not like go Bill Gates, when I did to want to show and one move to work, yeah. But many large, nature young along chicken can build gate it to you. Yeah. They can information and I'll get a kind of little Canadian Hokkien. Kawai they can information and I get scientists, they can a book a lab, Nangan test, they're not going to want any chiang. Don't believe about no, but the point about them, virus in Jelgaja. Go in a lake, take a virus, Mijelgaja. Take a virus and quality bat party to not. But take a virus, take a virus and you want to Jelgaja. Virus and one Mr. Bankaranki, the Puran cap. Yeah. Like, yeah, more me by the long long street. Yeah. She got me to talk me to cut. They'll get poison, they'll point you. To the I can't allow on the longer lab, and these are the study to qualify along with the scientists. So they get over Michiran back, Michiran a chum. Keep pink, pangolin, but pangolin and got it. A lay and tall lard, Roja Kura. Yeah. And lay on Michiran a chum, virus and many Michiran kept there and let it. To the other one, they can come. A Catilican lamb, look at science. Yeah. So, one time. Mr. Time, Mr. Benko, back and a pingle and tackle a champ of Wuhan. Yeah. Then she time Benko with virus money, but spread out, do not take an outbreak. So they know a lot of these things. So I just wanted to give that information to you, and I just want you guys go to Vietnam in detail a minute so to Chiran Ramkel Wimon, become power, Leon or Raman, they get Ramade Wimon, that time. Got one kill. So that's the information I want to give you all. And moving forward, now in Tech Africa, probably to talk Africa, take a mental they don't take a time to go about one Africa. It's pretty sad, it's sad. I know, me take Jason Ben. But I'm gonna need to take Africa. Go on, this is that reality. But with all of that, we pray for Africa people. Neck on Africa, go to Biakir, be into to a women, being a night, being killing the Jit Kunka, being a good attack. Yeah, again, the only way be able to protect a be able to save. So that I'm a bit better by the sea keep, but you can't weekend back on. This is time for Africa to really gain knowledge. They really need to come to the level where they can see the worldly things and understand the world and what goes on in the world. And learn to differentiate a fake news and a real news as well. So that's very important. In Ethiopia, India, other smaller countries, we can village, so you need to city, village. Hopefully you guys are safe. Go virus, but fact. So like I said, tier no do. But until the love niche young you want to cup. Delicate face mask, me take a door, came me to coin door. Yeah. So then message and go to Laria. Everyone stay safe from coronavirus. I know it's hard. We live in unpredictable, uncertain time. Wash your hands are all time. That's really all you could do. Focus on your immune system. Eat healthy. Eat fruits and vegetables a lot. And so you can get all the natural nutrition that you need. Body has the ability to heal itself. It has the ability to release antibiotics when a new virus enters. So stay safe, and thank you from Temple After TV with Ellie Nemo Talk Show, and see you again soon. Done, Malik.
C'est encore Yves Kenao. C'est toujours Yves Kenao qui revient. Cette fois-ci, pour vous dire que Tempo Afrique TV vous offre plus de 4000 chaînes de télévision. Les chaînes européennes, les chaînes américaines, les chaînes asiatiques, les chaînes africaines. À un prix imbattable. À un prix imbattable. Tenez-vous bien. $185 pour 12 mois, inclus le box. Alors, où est-ce que vous pouvez trouver mieux que ça si ce n'est pas sur Tempo Afrique TV? Mesdames, Messieurs, appelez seulement le 612 804 02 95 et vous serez servi. Vous serez agréablement surpris de voir plus de 4000 chaînes de télévision